Hello, Stephanie. I just got done with work, and it has inspired my video today. There are many things I like about being a waitress. It's decent pay if you're at the right place and have the right clientele. It's on your feet, you're moving, it's usually not boring. I mean, there are down times when it's really boring, but for the most part, you're up and talking to people and doing things and keeping busy, which I like to do because I get bored easily. But the talking to people part is one of the pros and unfortunately one of the biggest cons. So today I'm going to give you a glimpse in the life of a waitress and what we find to be very annoying, because I'm pretty sure I had all of those things happen to me today. So here we go. It's kind of a funny thing being a waitress because you have to have good people skills, and for the most part I have good people skills in this job. I think I can be very nice, very inviting. But some people, they get into a restaurant and suddenly there's this power trip. And I don't know what it is about the little power people seem to think that they have over a server that makes them do the weirdest things, the douchiest things. One of these things is, and I don't know if this is just a thing with girl waitresses, but people tend to think you're flirting with them when you're not. Like, I had a friend of mine just the other day tell me she went up to a table, all normal like, "Hello, how is everybody doing today?" Wow, somebody's really going for it. So apparently by her saying hello like a normal person, suddenly he thinks that she's flirting with him. And the worst part is his wife was right next to him apparently. I don't know what's worse. A guest thinking that you're flirting with them just because you're their server, or a guest blatantly flirting with you in front of their significant others. We used to have this guy at this old place that I worked. He was very corny. Everything that he said was corny. You go up to the table and you do your normal thing. "Okay, and what would you like on the side?" "I'll take you on the side." "Alright, were you all finished? Did you need a box for that?" "Only if you're in the box." Meanwhile, his wife is literally right across from him. Right there. Right there. And I guess maybe like one time, fine, whatever, I'll let you get away with it, and no, cute, yay. But no, this guy was a regular at this restaurant, and every single time he did lines like those. And the worst part was he would take a napkin, he would fold it up all origami crap into a rose and give it to the server every single time. We used to draw straws to see who had to serve them every single time they came. And this was a weekly thing. Or if there was a new server on that didn't know them yet, we would give them the privilege of having the experience of working with this guy. Ugh, people. My other favorite thing is when you get completely ignored. I go up to a table. "Hi, can I start you off with something to drink?" See, you know, Susie, she said that she was going out with Brian, but then we talked to Brian and it was totally not true. Well, I heard that they went to the "I'll come back later." And guys, do not think that you are exempt from this phenomenon. Were you all ready for another round? "Oh, well, you know, they never made that penalty kill because they kept that one guy and that one dude. And if they had kept this person in goal, and blah, 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 blah." And you know, the minute I walk away and get busy doing something else, the people ignoring me are suddenly gonna need something. All of a sudden, after I've already asked you if you needed another drink, "Can I get another drink, please?" "Yeah, she needs another Chardonnay. I'll take another rum and coke. And are we ready for appetizers, guys?" But like I said, I already tried to check on you, and you've now decided that you would like to talk to me, and I just got sat with another table of 7. The table over there has a kid screaming for his chicken fingers, and I don't really have time for you anymore, so guess what? You're gonna wait. And then because you have to wait, you think I'm a shitty server, when really, you just weren't paying attention. So beyond being ignored or the issue of flirting, there are many other things that can be annoying when you're a server. For example, the coasters that we give out for your drinks, it's to, you know, make everything look nice. And the minute people get anything paper in their hands, I guess. It's just, I don't know what it is about paper coasters, but 1 out of 4 adults, I would say, adults, I come back to the table and it's all, they shred them. They just shred them to pieces in the littlest ever pieces that just go everywhere as I try to clean them up. Because after you leave, my job is not finished. I pick up the mess. And that's fine. That's my job. But you can make it a little easier on me. I mean, it's bad enough that I stick my finger in ketchup all the time as I grab your plates, or that for pure convenience, when you are gone and I pick up all of your glasses, I have to pick them up like this, which means my fingers, they're in your drink. I mean, I guess I could pick them up one at a time, but steps are everything. My cup hand. So if you can save a trip, you gotta do it. Actually, I'm pretty proud of this part. I can fit 5 cups in one hand. See, look at that. 5 cups in my fingers. I can go, well, they usually don't do that, but yes, 5 cups in one hand. That saves me a trip, and that means that you get your side of fries a lot faster. And lastly, there is a lot of somewhat controversy of tipping procedures in the US. Some people say that 15 to 18% is the standard, some 18 to 20 depending on the service. I mean, I agree, the tip should reflect the amount of service that you're given, but many people don't take into account that when you're being served, there is much, much more than that one person who you get to see. A lot of what they do depends on others. It depends on a busser able to clear the tables in time or clear off plates. It depends on the cooks being able to keep up with the orders going in and make things according to plan. We have food runners that make sure that the food gets to you if I don't have time to do it. And bartenders who are actually the ones making your drink, and sometimes they get behind. And that's why things take longer. So you may blame me for something, but it's actually a whole caboodle of people that go into making your experience a fun one, a great one. So that is a very small glimpse into the life of a server. Don't get me wrong, there are a lot of good things to what I do, but when you work with people, there are a lot of cons and a lot of bad things that can really mess up my day and my mood. I'm gonna end the list with like that, because that's the basics of it. Maybe I'll make another video one day of completely different things. So I hope you liked and appreciate the glimpse into my server life, and I hope your job is a little bit nicer to you than mine is to me. Gotta have a thick skin to be a server. Anyway, I hope your life is going all right, and I can't wait to see your video on Thursday.